Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. This one is going to be on what I do in the holiday maintenance at the school. So I'll run you through all the tanks and all the stuff that I do. I do need to come in a few times during a 2-week period just to check on all the animals. So I'll be starting here and then we'll wrap around the school and get everything done. All right, first things first, I always give them a bit of a treat of bloodworms. Every time I come in, they get flake and pellets, mixed flake, and also insectivore pellets for the archerfish and things like that as well. But yeah, so I give them bloodworms just as a treat every so often. So I'll chuck that in, watch them feed. I'll probably top up the water, top up the food. And if I have time, I might do a quick water change as well in the tank, but let's get it in. All right, top up the auto feeder. Battery's still working, that goes off twice a day as well. I will just top up the water with one bucket. Got that done there. Alright, tank topped up, water feeder filled, fish have been fed. I gave them some pellets and stuff like that as well. We're good to go. Alright, so the saltwater tank is still down here, not in my lab just yet since the renovations. But it does need a bit of a clean, bit of a check of the skimmer and everything like that. So I'll feed the fish, I will make sure the auto feeder is on, I will top up the water, it's a little bit low in the tank, and the auto top up needs some RO DI water in as well. So I'll get all that in. I've got a bunch of corals to put in as well from home, and then yeah, we'll see how that goes. Skimmer is emptied. I just topped up the water in the tank to bring it to the right level. I will fill up. There's a little tank down here. Probably can't see it in the camera, but I will fill that up with special RO DI water. Do the auto top up. Probably at about 7 or 8 litres. The auto top up. The auto feeder. I put a mix of pellets, bit of flake, so that's one type of pellet, live spectrum, a little bit smaller, and I just put some of the ocean nutrition flakes in, just a little bit, don't need too much. I don't like putting too much in the auto feeds just in case they get stuck on and they feed and they dump it all in the tank. Because you can very quickly crash a saltwater tank with excess food, so just make sure not too much is in there, so hopefully it doesn't ever not work. But yeah, time's correct, it feeds twice a day. And put my long gloves on because I might just move the corals down to the sand bed for now, and then when they're ready to be glued in, I'll stick them down in place. Alright, got a cabbage leather, which is almost the shape of Australia. It's just, it's a bit slimy and it's jigging at the moment, so it doesn't look the prettiest. But it's a nice green, it's got green polyp, so I'll pop that in. Rhodactus corals, there's a rock here with 4 pups on them. Got some colt coral and spicularia on this little rock. Another small rhodactus on here. Xenia coral, so it gets really long. So we'll go on the sand bed for now. Finger leather. This one is also like a green colour. Another rhodactus. Massive when it's fully opened. And that's toxic green. Another soft coral. This one is a orange rhodactus. Last but not least, there's a tiny slither of a gorgonian coral in here. Now you can acclimate and dip these corals, but they've come from my home tank, which is all dipped and everything anyway, so there's no pests or anything in it. So straight drop and same temperature, same salinity. Feed the fish. Got a mix of frozen food in there. the lids to make sure that nothing jumps, because clownfish and other fish like the flame hawk in here, if they get startled or at night or something like that, sometimes they do find a corner and then jump straight up. So, okay, all the power's working, coral are in, tank done. Lab now. The holding tank with all the fish has an auto feeder, so I'll get food into the auto feeder, make sure it's all topped up. I'll give them a feed anyway and some veggie wafers and some other stuff. Check they're all good. All the yabbies will get fed, shrimp will get fed. Some of them might need a bit of a water top up. I can see one needs a top up there and some down there. And then feed the barramundi over the back, so we'll do that now. This goes up twice a day for all the fish as well, so. 3 pairs and a single in here. Sorry, 2 singles and 2 pairs. Good. I'm hungry, so I dropped some. These are crab cuisine, so they're made for crustaceans. These lights all stay up over the holidays. I leave some of the window open for natural light, but other than that, they're all good. I'll top the tanks up, stop it down there, and I'll bring you in closer to check a look at the baby yabbies. Just noticed some food's gone in the tank, and they're all fighting over it. I put plenty in there, so they'll all be fine, but definitely going more blue, which is cool. And they're all swimming around and going crazy. Check them out. That's everything fed and checked and topped up. I also fed Bart the barramundi. I've got some slow-mo clips of him eating. I gave him some bloodworms as well, so usually it's like pellets and other things, but gave him a treat today, so he just got like half a bloodworm just defrosted and then just shot it in there, so you'll see some of those slow-mo clips with the big mouth opening up, which is cool. Yeah, he's got a lot of growing to do, but I've got a 3 foot and a 4 foot and then a big 1,000-litre tank for him. I'll probably pop down to the ag farm, check on the koi. I did some stuff down there last week, but I will just go check on them, check their getting fed every day by the ag teacher, and then I might give them a bit more food, top them up if they need it with some water, and then we'll go from there. Right, the koi are doing really good. As you can see, they're providing all the nutrients for all these beautiful lettuce and heaps of chives and coriander and thyme. I think the parsley's are ready to be pulled out, it's gone to flower, but there's strawberries over there that are doing all right as well. But yeah, they seem to be doing really good. I think Miss Ruas might have planted some cucumbers as well. They seem to be going good, but yeah, koi are in there. There's a dozen koi. They get scared every time I come down and feed, but they are in there and they are swimming around. You can see they're only small, there's one there. And they're hiding all under there. The water actually looks filthy, but it's actually just the bottom. The actual water itself is like perfectly clear. These guys are all good. Water's about halfway, which is fine. It's evaporating quicker now, it's spring, but I pulled back the awning halfway just to make sure that they don't get too hot and too much sun, all the plants. So yeah, so that tank is going good. There's a dozen koi in there. I have lost one, I think, so far. But it's now getting warm enough, so hopefully they do fine. We'll wrap up at the front office and then we'll get out of here. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in for that video. I'm a bit hot and sweaty now. It's definitely spring, it's heating up, so I'm just running around like a madman, but all the tanks are good to go. So I'm out for the holidays. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe below, and I'll see you in the next one.